Sandtrooper, and Dewback. Are these must-haves for Star Wars collectors? Because I can't tell you, bro, especially PJ, shout out to PJ again, all the people who, for the longest time, have said, where's the fucking Dewback? Where's the Tauntaun? Where are those two? I would buy those. I really want to get those. And then Hot Toys makes the Blurg, and people are like, yeah, I would buy a Blurg. And then the Blurg is like 60% off. Like, no one fucking wants the Blurg. So we're going to see if people support the Dewback. I think this is pretty cool. It is A New Hope, so it is OG trilogy. Kiko, are these must-haves for Star Wars collectors? Because I've seen a lot of people talking about this Dewback before, but I don't really see many people talking about it today. What do you think?
I got distracted by Carlos's chat right now. He's making various links in the chat.
He's a mod, so he has that luxury.
Sorry about that. But you don't get a lot of confessions or apologies from me on this show, a lot. But I'm going to apologize. I want to eat crow on this one. I thought this was just Sideshow dicking us around, like they dicked me around today, during the Sideshow Con. I could have sworn it was just the old one that they were putting out, that this was not coming. Because it's big, the Blurgs I don't think sold well. It's hard for vehicles, but you're talking OG creature from the original films. Now we're talking, and the original Sideshow one goes for like $1,500, and this is a big piece. I don't know if you've ever seen it in person. It is or at least the older one. This is a big piece. It takes up a lot of real estate. I can't imagine how big the box is going to be, especially if you get the deluxe with the Trooper. But yes, this is very, very cool. I cannot wait to see if they're going to pull out a Tauntaun. I think that'd be great to do, a Commander Skywalker with Captain Han Solo and all that different stuff from Hoth. I think that'd be great. But the thing with this, and there's that apple for scale.
But Kiko, dude, sorry to cut you off. The depth is 31.5 inches. Bro, that's like fucking Drogon. Like this is a big fucking boy right here.
The 89 Batmobile, I think, is 37 inches, just to give you an idea. And you've seen how big that is in person with me. Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's a beast. So that's going to be quite, you're going to have to plan for this. But this is, the way they did this was perfect. If you want the Dewback, you get the Dewback. If you want the Trooper, you can get the Trooper. If you want them both, you can get that too. And then if you just honestly, you want to army build some damn Dewbacks, they give you an interchangeable jaw and a different like little leg, essentially. So you can have different poses for these creatures on a deluxe exclusive. That's cool. That's the way they should have done the Bark Speeder and all that, because a lot of people wanted the clone. Some people wanted the speeder. Some people didn't want any of, that's the way to do it. They offered every option for this one. Now, will these sell? I don't know. I think the price tag for the actual Dewback and the thing, what is it, 700 or 720 or something like that?
Yeah, it's 440 for the Dewback alone, and then if you do the set of two, it's 700. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I think some of the speeders were like 500-600. This is a creature and it's a beast, and you get a trooper to go with it. Which is really, really cool. So I think this is great. I think it's a huge itch for those that are OG collectors, especially OG trilogy fans. I mean, these look good, especially because you can switch out the arm and the leg. I'm sorry, the leg and the mouth. That looks really cool. I'll get one. I'm not doing two.
I mean, these do look good, Kiko. Where the fuck are you going to put them, though? They're not going to go in a D-top.
They're going to have to go on the top. Or some more of these shelves back here, if I end up going this route. So, obviously, if we build another one of those. So, Costa, if you're out there and you want to build another one with me, we can make some creatures and some speeders. So,
dude,
there you go.
It could be true, bro. It could be true. Well, I will say, guys, look, this is actually a pretty good price. So the Dewback Deluxe is $485. I mean, obviously a different piece, right? But this is very similar in terms of depth to Drogon. Drogon was like fucking $1,500, dude. So Hot Toys is giving you a pretty reasonable deal here. I mean, he's
probably going to be very plasticky, just like the Blurg. If I would guess.
That's what I was about to ask. What was Drogon made out of?
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly.
Fiberglass?
Yeah, fiberglass. Yeah, true.
Or not fiberglass,
I think it's
or whatever.
like polystone and resin and stuff like that. I don't know. I have to look. But, I mean, some of his wings do feel a little like sort of plasticky, but nothing crazy. But he's also kind of wide, too. So it's a really fucking nice piece. But it's beautiful.
Can I have it?
Dude, no, because Kiko.
No, I'm on that wait list already.
Yeah, Kiko's on that wait list, bro. I think Carlos was too, but Carlos always fucking lowballing me. Yeah,
no, Carlos is out because he dicked me at the Ecto. So
yeah, Carlos is out. He dicked you at the Ecto.
Yeah, well, I adopted you.
Oh, that's true, Kiko. I gotta take priority on that one, bro. So you might fall to second on the wait list, but it's better than you are with the Anakin wait list. So
hey, if you're selling it, Kiko first. If you're giving it away, me first.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no,
but if I find out that it was given away, then I'll get pissed.
I thought of that before. I thought it maybe sounds kind of morbid. I was like, dude, if I ever like get sick or something, I'm gonna create a list and give all my collectibles to my friends. But I don't know who's gonna get Pennywise. Maybe Optical. We'll give it. If I ever have to sort of, trade or give my collectibles away, if I, just pass away early or something, then I'll be like, you know what? Kiko will get Drogon though. Kiko will get Drogon. But yeah, no one murder me because they want my collectibles. Let's just say that. But Dean, so what do you think, bro? I mean, are this Dewback, the Troopers, are these must-haves for Star Wars collectors? Or are they just another classic?
Okay, so I have mixed feelings.
Okay,
he's turning heel on us.
No, mostly pretty good. So especially for my collection, when I really started amping up and buying a lot of Hot Toys, I was like, I'm gonna be buying figures forever. And I was like, I really need to kind of like rein in my collection. So I have prequel figures and I have original trilogy figures, but there's 3 original trilogy movies. So I was like, I need to pick one movie. So I picked A New Hope. So these are very, very tempting for me. I will die on this hill. I think the original Hot Toys Sandtrooper is their greatest release ever.
Bro.
That figure is packed with shit. It's so well done. It's super screen accurate. I guess you can't really compare prices now because shit inflates. But bang for buck, that figure, incredible.
Yeah.
And I own it. So this is like almost like a no-brainer for me.
But $700, Dean, are you in for that?
I've seen worse shit sell for more than that. And this is huge.
Yeah. I mean, Kiko was saying the Sideshow one goes $1,500, so
the clone trooper on the bark speeder, that's 5 something.
Yeah.
That's not nearly as big as a fucking Dewback. But at the same time, for me, when I watch Star Wars, I don't watch the updated versions of them. I watch the original theatrical release of the movies.
Do you have those like do you have them like on a flash drive or something? Because they're not.
I have them on a Blu-ray.
Okay. Yes, on a jump drive.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Or a floppy disk. Yeah.
And the Dewback is in the original movie, but it's like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like actually it's not really a cardboard cutout, just being funny, but it's like a stationary prop. You really don't see the Dewback other than a couple 2-second shots of like a big mannequin thing. So like part of me is like I should really own this, but also part of me is like, well, like it's not super necessary. That being said, I don't own a Tarkin, and that keeps me up at night. So it's like I don't have the really necessary shit. So maybe I could just own the unnecessary stuff and still be pretty happy. So yeah, I think for original trilogy collectors, it's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a must-have, but it's even I'm like
Shiny said Will's Dark Side Anakin is a cardboard cutout too, bro. Pretty dude. Could you imagine? Bro?
Wow.
Could you imagine? But yeah, I mean, I don't know the Dewback. The problem is, Dean, I think I don't think it's necessarily the price. I mean, I guess that's a factor here, but I think the space is what's going to scare people away here. I think there might be some people that are like, oh yeah, I'll get it, but for DTOF collectors, or even if you have a Modja case, right? If I put this motherfucker in a Modja case, he's going to take up like half the case. So it's, it's just, you got to really be committed to the Dewback. And like Kiko said, if you could put him on top of something, on top of a DTOF or something, then for sure, by all means, this thing looks really cool though. It might feel a little cheap in hand. Maybe, I guess we don't know yet, but I think it looks great. I think it looks really cool. But to me, I have literally no interest in it whatsoever, but I can recognize that it does look pretty fucking cool. It's Space Lizard. It's a space snake or whatever it is with four feet. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we did get a super chat from I think it was from Carlos. So I got to pull that up real quick. So Carlos, thanks so much, bro. Carlos said, I don't know. Did we get into collecting to be buying this dumb creature? Seems like a puto move to me, if you get this. I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't even know what that fucking means, but I'm gonna say
puto is
yes, Carlos. We did get into this because we want to have cool moments that are symbolized in our from the shows that we grew up with. And why wouldn't you want that a classic moment when he says, "Look, sir, droids"? That's an important part.
Carlos said, no one is saying I'll sell everything except my Dewback. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But I guess that would be the argument saying that it has to be sort of tier 1 in order to buy. But you are paying $500 plus for it. So I think it's more the space than the money for most people for this one. I mean, it's still an expensive product. I mean, I think when I ran a poll, most people were spending about under $3,000 overall. But, you know, if you're spending $500 to $600 on a Dewback, I mean, you got to really love Star Wars. I mean, and there's a lot of Star Wars is fucking hot right now. So original trilogy. I don't know. I have no interest in it, but again, I'm happy for the people that do want it because maybe I can only suspect that the Tauntaun is probably not far behind. And I think honestly that's going to lead us into our next topic,